Your favorite Disney characters unlike you've ever seen them. We opened some of McFarlane's newest releases that go along with the highly anticipated mobile game, Disney Mirrorverse. The wait is almost over as Disney Mirrorverse hits mobile platforms June 23rd. In this new visually stunning role-playing adventure, players assemble a team of their beloved Disney and Pixar characters as Guardians, exclusively crafted and reimagined. As unrelenting forces threaten to take over an alternate reality, players must battle a dark force as they embark on a journey to defend the Mirrorverse against the Fractured. Oh, now I get it. Fractured, Mirrorverse. Makes sense. Each Guardian is battle ready, unlike anything fans have ever seen before, and carries special powers and attacks unique to their characters. Like most role-playing games, characters are split up into different roles based on their abilities. There's the supports, the ranged, and the tanks, and when combined together, have maximum battle potential. Many of our collectors are also gamers, so to go along with the game, McFarlane Toys brought these Guardians to life with a set of highly detailed collectibles, including 5 and 7-inch action figures and 12-inch statues. A new universe is rising. Prepare to enter the Mirrorverse. Kicking things off, it's the leader of the club. From Wave 1, it's the 5-inch Mickey Mouse. We can see that Mickey is showcased in Disney Mirrorverse theme card backer with a mirror effect blister design. So that's kind of what we're seeing here on the packaging, is going into a portal here into the Mirrorverse. So you got the round circle behind him with the kind of effect here on the blister pack. This figure is intended for 4+, and if we see up here, it says Mickey is a support. Again, going back to the role-playing games, basically he's a character that's going to fight alongside his allies. I would say that that's pretty much what Mickey is. Flip it around on the back side here, you can see artwork from the Mirrorverse, this silhouette of the characters to come. As a boundless dreamer with eternal optimism, Mickey Mouse makes those around him feel like anything is possible. While many in the Mirrorverse seek to harness stellar magic, Mickey has already mastered it, calling upon its potential forces to protect those brave enough to fight alongside him. Incredibly detailed 5-inch scale Mickey Mouse action figure here from the Mirrorverse. You can see his inspiration for this outfit is directly from the Sorcerer's Apprentice. You can see he's got his cloak that he would wear in that, and then his cap. We see here an added cape. And we see his signature Mickey shoes for articulation. We got some movement here in the head. We have movement in the arms. It looks like we can go back and forth. So right in the shoulder area, we got some movement in the wrist. His waist here moves, and then it looks like the only other articulation is going to be in his feet here. Now what's very interesting is his feet, they're in this weird angled down position, which would lead me to believe that in this game Mickey actually flies and kind of hovers, because you cannot stand him up. Now his accessory here is called the Star Crystal, which I'm assuming is going to be something that has to do with the stellar magic. And you can see the detail in this. You got some gold paint, but then down here there's this pearlish kind of looking paint that's on that, and it's got a little feature right here. You can see he's got a hole in his hand, so that goes right in there and he's able to. Now if we look at the collector's card that each of these characters come with, which is also very unique to McFarlane, you could see all of his artwork there on the front. You can see that he's part of the support in this, and we look on the back and there he is right there, his bio and his stats. So he's got 3 7 out of 10s and a 9 out of 10, so I'd say Mickey's a pretty good character to have on my team. And there he is, the Mirrorverse 5-inch Mickey. To infinity and way beyond. It's Wave 1 7-inch Buzz Lightyear. So here's Buzz in a traditional window box from McFarlane with some Mirrorverse theming. You can see we have some artwork from the Mirrorverse over here on this side. And spin it around and you have some artwork there on that side. Again, the same artwork we saw on the card for Mickey, as well as some of the other figures that are featured and where you can download the game. Now when we're looking at Buzz, we can see over here Buzz Lightyear is a ranged character. So that's the orange. The ranged character basically meaning that he's a bit more specialized and able to focus on targets farther away than close combat. The other thing you can see is this is intended for ages 12 and up, unlike the other ones that were 4 and up. So probably because there's a lot more moving parts with this guy. Courageous and dutiful, Buzz Lightyear is far from your average plaything.
You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man.
This brave Space Ranger's supercharged suit is outfitted with an arsenal of the latest Star Command tech in the Mirrorverse, including lasers and an armor-blasting arm cannon. There he is, Mr. Buzz Lightyear. We got a little assembly to do here. So here is his jetpack. So that goes on the back, you can see, and it just kind of snaps in place there. And he does actually come with wings. So you can see they're translucent wings. They're flimsy, they're not hard plastic, which is good. That means they're not gonna break. And these just fit right in there. Look at the wingspan on him. Now Buzz here was designed with ultimate articulation, so a lot more moving parts than Mickey. You can see we have movement here in his head, a shoulder area there, both up and down and around. We also have movement right up here in the bicep area, movement in the elbow, and then up here in the wrist. He's also got some great ab articulation in there. So back and forth movements there. Also in the waist, up here in the hips. His legs can go in and out, also around your knee, back and forth. And it extends all the way down into Mr. Lightyear's toes here. And he's a very heavy, solid heavy figure. And then he also comes with a stand. So if you want to put him on that, then you can do some cool poses where he's going to like take off. Now with Buzz, we also said that we have his laser that we know and love, and also an arm cannon there. Does not actually fire anything, but
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
and look at the detailing up here on his suit. Very, very detailed, unlike any Buzz Lightyear that we've seen so far. Kind of futuristic, and these look like they're just painted right on, which is great. No decals to fall off there. The other thing he comes with here is his card. You can see the artwork there from the game. Buzz Lightyear, a ranged character, and there he is with his stats. So 7 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and 4 out of 10. Not as good as Mickey Mouse, but hey, who wouldn't want Buzz on your team? And a bio there on the bottom. There you have it. The Disney Mirrorverse Buzz Lightyear. I don't think you're getting 3 wishes with this genie, but let's rub the lamp and find out.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
It's Wave 2 7-inch genie.
All right! Yo, yo, woo, woo, woo.
All right, much like Buzz, we have the genie in a window box. You can see his artwork over here on the side, and then some more artwork on the side over there. Now the genie here is intended for 12 plus, just like Buzz. So a little bit higher of an age on this, and looks like he's got 14 moving parts on him. And the genie is a tank character, or a character whose primary role is to absorb damage and prevent others from being attacked. So basically hit and be hit. As a free spirit, Genie's larger-than-life personality shines day or night. He lends a gigantic galactic hand to draw the enemy's focus from his allies, while his phenomenal cosmic powers allow him to dazzle his foes. There he is, Genie, no legs, but hey, the Genie didn't have legs until he got out of the lamp anyways, but that's the big thing that you can notice right away. But look at the detail, all the detail on his clothing, this cape that goes around him, just beautifully done with gold detailing. Look at all the way down to his beard. Now let's check out his articulation. We got articulation in his head here, up in his shoulders, his biceps, his elbow, and his wrist, even his rings right there. Now his mobility kind of goes down into his waist, not much because there's this flap here that kind of keeps him in the way from twisting and turning, and then obviously he doesn't have any legs, so there's no real reason for him to have flexibility there, but it looks like all of his articulation is up in his top torso area there. Now accessory wise, we have his magic swirling base, which kind of leads me to believe he's going to have a lot of magic to play with in this game. There's a little notch right there that fits perfectly in there. So that is his display stand, and look at that. There's the all-powerful Genie. And the last accessory would be his Mirrorverse card here. You can see artwork Genie. He's a tank, as we said before. And look at his stats there. 5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Ooh, 1 out of 10. Ouch. And 8 out of 10. But hey, I would still love to have the genie on my team. And a short bio there finishes out the collector's card. And there you have it, the Wave 2 7-inch genie. Finally, we head to the darker side of Sully's reflection with the Wave 2 Fractured Sully. The packaging for the Fractured Sully, much like we saw with Mickey, you got the blister pack, the Mirrorverse blister pack with the swirl there, and the card very similar that we saw before. And again, age 4+ with these, so different than the 7-inch versions. Now this is the enemy, summoned from the Fractured Mirror. This corrupt version of Sully shuns good-natured scares in favor of bad-natured destruction, with a single-minded desire to crush the Guardians and take the Stellar Mirror. Now here is Sully featured in his fracture form. So a little assembly we got to do right away here. You can notice we have his tail that we got to put on, and that fits right in there. Snap in place. And the last accessory here that we got to put on is really neat, and those of you that are Monsters Inc. fans should know this. This is what they bottled the screams in, or laughs, depending on which version you want. But that's kind of very neat, a little tribute there to Monsters Inc. And that's going to go right on his backside here. Now Sully, you could just imagine, this is a heavy piece of plastic here. But Sully's such a big guy, you know? Check out those glowing eyes. Not what we're used to seeing Sully, but all different shades of purple here. And those eyes that just seem to glow. Now he is 5 inches tall, and he does have some articulation. So you can see we got articulation in his head, over here in his shoulders, not in the elbow and not in the wrist, although he's got this massive thing there, and same with shoulders over here. And then we got some movement in his waist, and he is featured here in his, this is called Dark Tech Armor. And so he has his shield and his Dark Tech Armor, and again, gonna capture some scares, I guess, with this back here. So much we don't know until the game comes out June 23rd. The other piece is his card there. You could see his artwork, Sully fractured there. Turn it over on the back, and we don't have stats for him because he's just a scary guy. There he is, the 5-inch Fractured Sully. Now you can join the quest and bring the Mirrorverse to your home by grabbing this amazing collection right now over at Toyshnip.com. Wave 1 5-inch featuring Mickey, Goofy, Belle, and Sully, and Wave 2 featuring Donald, Baloo, and Fractured Sully. Plus the 7-inch Wave 1 featuring Buzz and Jack Sparrow, and Wave 2 featuring the Genie and Fractured Jack Sparrow. Wait, does that say gold label? It does. The coveted McFarlane gold label. These are limited figures from across many pop culture brands with exclusive packaging art and are limited numbers. And the Jack Sparrow Fractured is one. And for the diehard collectors that want something bigger, we have 2 statues from McFarlane with Sully and Mickey straight from the Mirrorverse. All this ready to ship to your door today at Toyshnip.com. And don't miss the action when Disney Mirrorverse hits Android and iOS June 23rd. So what character's your favorite? Tell us in the comments below. Remember to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more fun content from Toyshnip.com. See you next time. Armor blasting arm cannon. Armor blasting arm cannon. Armor blasting arm cannon.